welcome back to Messy and Beautiful. I'm Sarah Jane. Thanks for joining me today for another video. First of all, if you can hear my heater, I'm very sorry about that, but it's too cold out here for me to not have it on. I film in my shed, so you know, it's the middle of winter. I hope you enjoyed my little video montagey type thing at the beginning of this video. I wanted to share a little insight into PALentines 2023, which is the planner event I went to over the weekend. I'm absolutely shattered, but it's what I'm going to be talking about today, and I'm going to be showing you bits and pieces as well as taking you through what we did over the weekend and that kind of thing. So I wanted to start off by saying I had the best time. I am absolutely exhausted. I fell asleep when my daughter did tonight at 7 PM for about an hour. I have never been so tired from like a weekend away, other than like hen parties and stuff. So I've met so many great people, and I've also seen people that I've known previously, and I feel like I've sort of met my planner tribe, if you like. Let's get stuck in, and I'll kind of talk to you about the weekend as we go through. I don't plan my videos, so if it's a little bit disjointed and my thoughts go off around, you know, as they do, with me. So when you turned up, you had to register, and the first thing you got given was your lanyard, which is this beautiful rainbow mermaid strap. I absolutely love it, and I'm going to have it hanging up in my craft shed. I'm going to put it with my South West Planner Club one, and they're both going to hang proudly, but I'm going to put it. And the next thing you got was a little pack like this, and this was sitting in the front. I'll try and show you it. I struggled to do it on the day. I had to get someone to show me how to do it. So this was sitting in the front of the pack like that. So you could just load up your lanyard with your name, but it is also a metal washi card, and on the back it says planner friends are the best friends, and this is the art from Rebel Ink Co. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. I love the rainbowness of it. It's just brilliant. I sort of wish it wasn't a washi card, because I want to hang my lanyard up, but at the same time I really want to use this card, so maybe I'll use it for a while, and then when I get bored of it, it up. So that's the first thing. Then in the packs we had like a show guide and like a little activity to do where we had to go around and collect letters to make an anagram and stuff. There was also a raffle ticket in there. That's something I printed before I went, not I just shoved in here. So you got a raffle ticket for Saturday afternoon. One thing I did love about the raffle was that everybody got a ticket, everyone got the one chance to win something, and I just thought it was a really nice idea, so everyone's on an even playing field. So that was included. Then there was a little ticket that they've made from like silver foil, because everyone was saying, have we got a ticket, have we got a ticket, so I'm assuming that's why that got included. Then there's a copy of the table plan, so if you were looking for your friends while you were there, you could find out where they were sitting, which was really helpful. Then there was the festival schedule, so you've got the guide as to what's going on the whole weekend. I am going to leave that to one side because I might refer back to it as we go along. So when I turned up, I was on a table with a couple of people I know, like I know their faces, and I know them to kind of say hello to and that kind of thing. I don't know them really, really well, but I was sitting with Holly and Ellie, who plan South West Planner Club, the meets and the online stuff, and their stuff is amazing, so go and check them out if you've not heard of them, down in Somerset in the UK. And then there were some other people that they know really well that I've never met before, but I have to say our table was amazing, and we all got on really well. I had Michelle sitting next to me who was new to the planner community. I think she might regret sitting next to me and probably never wants to sit next to me again, because all I've done all weekend is moan I'm hungry, I need more caffeine, and she's seen me shop like there's no tomorrow. But she was a really good laugh as well. And then I met someone in the same profession as me, and then Kelly, who sat the other side of me, was just wonderful, and we were chatting pretty much the entire time we were sat down. So when you turned up, I have opened some of this. There was a stack of gifts like this that were all the freebies from the event. Then on top of that, people very kindly gave table gifts, and I am going to show you my table gifts as well in this video. and it was just basically an opportunity to sit down, kind of say hello to everybody, get to know each other. I've sort of opened this, but not really, so I'm going to take you through what we got. I'm just going to put those to one side. So the first thing's like a notebook, like a shiny purple cover. It's just cardboard, it's just on a spiral bound, it's dot grid, it's reasonable paper. Mine actually fell apart the minute I picked it up, so I've just squashed everything back together to make it work. But otherwise, just a plain purple notebook. Then we got a busy life diary that I've never seen before, but it's got all your personal details, loads of calendars in the front. I quite like this with the like landscape calendars. I think that's a bit different. And there's 12 months of calendars. I've only had a quick flip through. Notes page, a pocket, and then each month is kind of a week on 2 pages, and it's just a horizontal. This would be good for me at work if I was still working at the moment. Unfortunately, I'm not at work at the moment because I'm on maternity leave, and it's got a pen loop. I don't know what's in the back, so it's month by month with your reminder columns, and then there's just some notes pages in the back and some contacts pages, and there's a little pocket, a pen loop, and an elastic to keep it together, and you do get your bookmark. It is a very, very nice planner, but I am going to donate it because I don't need another 2023 planner, and I debated whether to keep it and use it and redate it and stuff, but I just think that somebody else is going to get more use out of it than I will. So that was lovely. The reason I'm donating stuff now is because I'm trying to keep things that I will use, and anything that I won't use I'm trying to just depart with and just say thank you very much, but not for me. Because otherwise you get overrun with stuff, and then I start to get attached to things, so it's easier for me to just not accept it in the beginning. So then we got a box of things. There was this as well, actually, before I get into that. I thought this was like a cupcake, but it isn't, so I opened it up, and it's a little gift from the Little Thought store. And there is, let's just move this blue box, there is a sheet of stickers with like self-care, study, like quite pretty, and a little self-care tracker. Then, bits and pieces. There is a candle that's like a little flower, that's super cute. A couple of die cuts. So there's a box sticker, I love this. Ring planner. And then one of her like cloudy rainbows, a couple of paper clips, and a little moon and star charm on a paper clip. That's what's in the little box, and I'm going to dispose of that as well. I'm going to try and stay a little bit on top of the mess as I go through. To the guys that sat with me at the planner event, I'm very sorry how much room I took up at that table. The only thing I will say is that we were sitting at a circular table. There were 10 of us. It was quite a squeeze. We didn't have much room to actually like get all of our stuff out and do much planning, particularly with all the table gifts and things. Sunday was slightly better, but it was still quite difficult to kind of move your elbows and that sort of thing. So I think there were probably a couple too many on our table. I did prefer the square tables from Southwest with the horseshoe shape, so we all sat kind of 2, 2 and 2, or 2, 2, 2 and 2 on the end. And everybody could see what was going on, whereas this one I sat with my back to everybody, so if I wanted to like watch a workshop I had to turn around, and also trying to do that with very little room was quite difficult, and I had my bags behind me practically the whole weekend, just because of the way the table was, so it was a little bit squashed. But by the by, we move on. So the next thing was this box of beautiful goodies. I'm a little bit disappointed. I already have this, and I do love it, and it is beautiful, but I already have one. And the people on my table got the Coffee Monsters Co. like journal cards, which I didn't get. So yeah, I was a little bit disappointed with that, but can't be mad at Once More with Love. It's only because I've already got it, I think. I'd probably feel a bit better if I didn't. But there's loads and loads and loads of stuff in here. That's kind of my little gripe about that. Over and done with. Loads of stuff in here. I like the little blue storage box as well. It's useful. It's a bit like my Grumpy Tortoise one, and I might decorate it as well. But then there's a sampler from Silent Beauty Plans. I met Erin over the weekend properly. I have met her before, but I properly got to know her this weekend, and she is definitely one of my people. Absolutely adore her. She's such a sweetheart, and I just got on really well with her. And we had a lot of giggles, and you may have seen my Ginny the giraffe photo on my Instagram page as well, which was my first post in like, I don't know, 8 months or something ridiculous. But she's given us a little sampler. I love the planner. That is so me all over. Best bit and favourite. And there's like a watercolour strip on there. This is Aloha Planning Designs. So create, trust, inspire, friendship, believe, love. Planner, dream, kindness. Very cute. On a little flower. I like the colours of this one as well. Most of these are the shops that were there, I think, looking at it. So this is a paper lobster. Pretended to be organised. Story of my life. Billy Gift. They weren't there, but they did donate some stuff to the raffle. So it's just like a little advert thing for them. Wisporia. So this is Emily's shop. Emily was sat at my table. She's lovely. She's very sweet. She was quite quiet compared to some of us there, I think. But I love her shop. It's so gorgeous. Giggled out loud when I saw her emotionally attached to fictional characters because it's just brilliant. This is me all over. So if I die, delete my Kindle Unlimited history. So many books, so little time. Just one more chapter. The book is always better. Bookmarks are for quitters. Books and tea are all I need, which is true in my life. Maybe planners as well. The next one's Tilly Journals. So it's like a silver foil. Gorgeous, gorgeous stickers. A couple of box overlays. Stick with the plan. They weren't there. But this is Squidge and Lottie, just according to the little sampler. Some very cute stickers. Plannerberry. Zoe was there with her shop. I still love her shop. She has rebranded. She used to be Peachy Princess Co. It was lovely to meet her in person as well, because obviously having done the PR and stuff for her in the past, I kind of got to know her online a little bit. So actually meeting her in person, and she's also really, really kind. Holly's shop, Cressida Rose planners, they were there too. Home is where the heart is, little journal card. Oh, this planner belongs to. I didn't realise it had that on the back. That's really cute. Holly was also at my table, another lovely, kind-hearted person. Peach and Mimi, I'd never actually seen this shop before this event, and I did go and buy a few bits and bobs, as you will see in my next video. Yeah, that's to come. Stay tuned. But we got a little sampler from her. Stationery Addict, 100%. Little Rainbow Moon was there as well. More like art journaling type stuff. They're cute. I like this one. It's adorable. Then Shop with an Ace, I think. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. But I love her little fuzzy haired one. I've never actually bought from her, and I always say I will, but I think the shipping's quite a lot to us. So Wonton in a Million, sheet of planner stickers, all the washi. I'm never going to say no to that. There's a little pack from Paper Sheer. She's always so generous with her freebies, isn't she? Like every time I've had something from an event. So there's a Chase Your Dreams journal card. And then I've got some of these boxes. I love these are cute. Then some planners and stationery and all the happy things. Some flat lays and some planners. Some more planners and like Happy Mail. And oh, I love the little planner mini sticker, that's cute. This one's Gem Designs. This is washi paper. Very pretty, not my style, but very pretty. I just wanted a planner, but I think I accidentally joined a cult. I think that's true. This is the Grumpy Tortoise. I had that discussion with my husband before I left. There's a little sampler from Planner Face, who also had a shop there. That Planner Face sticker is gorgeous, isn't it? It's just gorgeous. So there's like a daisy journal card. Oh, like a little cafe thing on the front. And then half a sampler. I did actually see the other half on her stall, and it does say come and visit me for the other half. But I forgot to pick it up. So that's probably one of the only things I missed out on over the weekend. And then the next one is Happy Daya. This looks like my sort of thing, doesn't it? I've never had anything from here before. Koalas! I'm currently obsessed with anything koala because my daughter's nursery is koala, and I'm actually about to design, well, I've started designing my own koala for my shop. But look! Like koala in bed with a little hat on. Oh, snoozy koala, very cute. I love the little books and the reading, like little day off sticker. This is gorgeous. This is right up my street. There's like a little self-carey type one, so it's okay to cry, eat healthily, or it says eat healthy, slow down, it's okay to cry, and keep going no matter how hard it hurts. Oh, I love that. That's adorable. We know I'm going to end up shopping here at some point, don't we? Right. Then there's another sampler. God, there's loads in here. Right, they do a subscription apparently. Right, quick, bypass that very quickly. So there's sticker kits. Oh, a little shopping bag all full of stuff. Like, it's just adorable. This is adorable. This is right up my street, isn't it? And then there's a washi tape as well, which I have got a pair of scissors to hand to try and make my life a little bit easier in unboxing all of this. I am unrolling washi tapes because there's no point me leaving them in the packet because I use them. So there we go. Let's just move that out of the way. Oh, this is cute, and it's green and purple as well. So exciting. Right, I think Happy Day might be becoming one of my new favourite shops. I think they've been around a while, but I've never had anything from there before. Oh, I should probably. So it's just some little like bats on a green background. You might not be able to see it particularly well. It definitely looks brighter when you put it on white paper, because my desk is white, so you can see it there. So that's Happy Day. Trying to clean up as I go, she says, having thrown the washi packaging that way and my bin is there. Never mind. So then there is there's a roll of washies from Simply Gilded. I don't actually think I've got this one either, which is quite cool. But then I didn't buy, you know, all year round last year from her because I've got an absolute abundance of stuff from her shop. I am going to crack out the scissors to try and make my life a little bit easier. And it's like a bluey coloured one as well, which suits me because I'm not a pink person. I like pink, I'm just not a pink person. But it's got like little hearts all over it. It's actually upside down, should be that way round. And it's like blue roses. And I'm not a floral person. I have learned this about myself. I don't really use the flowers, but I am going to keep hold of it for a while and just see how I get on with using it, because I'm not ready to like de-stash my Simply Gilded stuff yet. That's a whole another emotional roller coaster. So there's a hand sanitizer that's like a Highland cow. Little bit random, not entirely sure where that's come from, but it's also very cute because I do really like the cow. So there we go. Then I've got to the point where I'm at like the bitty stuff, so I don't really know where to go next. So there's a little like lip seal that's like a kawaii type one, that's very cute. There's a tape runner, it's Tombow, it's pit glue tape. It looks like it's little dots rather than a straight line, but always useful. So you kind of didn't really need to bring your stuff with you if you didn't want to. There's a set of tweezers in here that say squeeze me, and it's like oil slick. They're quite sharp and pointy as well. They're different to what I'm used to. I'm used to the backwards ones where you squeeze them and the blades come apart, and then when you let go they go back together. So they're a bit different to what I'm used to, but another pair of tweezers never goes wrong, does it? There is a ceramic pen. Oh, this looks like the one we got in the Southwest Planner Club box from November. And in fact, I think it's exactly the same, because it's even the same colour. I don't know what I've done with that. Yeah, I have. It's over there. Oh, my other one's pink. This one's like a peachy colour, I think. Whoops. So it's almost exactly the same, nigh on, slightly different colour pinks. But it's got like a pen nib, and I spent a little while going, what's that? I don't understand that. But that bit is the sharp bit that's got like a little point on it. It's not that, they're not that sharp, they're okay. The slice tool is sharper, but they do the job. So there's that one. Packaging in the bin. There's also a bin behind me, so I don't know how I make this. Then there is, oh, so there's like a pen that I only know about this because Kelly was showing me this when she was using hers, because she went to Gretel Creates and bought another couple. But it's like a 3-way pen, so you've got 3 bits at the top, but you can choose your colours, so you can like refill it with whatever colours you want. So they've given us, or they've given me, blue, black and pink, and they're Sarasa refills, so it must be a Sarasa pen. Sarasa Select Soft Grip in pink, and you could get different barrels for them as well. But I just think that's a really awesome idea, so you can customise it basically. It's like a customisable pen. And like I say, Gretel Creates sell those. This is a Zig Clean Colour Dot, and this is just a single one. I love these pens, I'm obsessed with them at the moment. I did take them all my colours to the event with me, because I use them for practically everything. They're just so easy to do bullet points with. Plus you get all the variety of colours and stuff, so I really love them. I can't get into this. Why can't I get into this? I'm going to turn that heater off in a minute, because I'm going to start to boil otherwise, I think. So just a round dot on the end, and then I need a piece of paper. Why can I never find a piece of paper when I want one? There we go. Let's grab a piece of this pad over here. So just like a little dot like that. This paper's probably not the best because it's not coming out overly clear. It's a bit watery on here, but the paper depends on the colour. So it comes out brighter on some papers than others, because I noticed Kelly was using a Hobonichi and I was using Nostalgia, and the colours come out differently on the paper. I did love sitting next to her, because we were like, oh, can I borrow this? Oh, can I use that from you? Like, oh, you've got this washi tape, can I have some? Like, and it was just lovely. She was so like willing to share everything, and I tried to do the same in return. And we probably both had the same fear of, don't touch my stuff, because that's what we are like as planners. Anyway, I've been sidetracked by a clean colour dot pen, look at that. Yeah, but it was wonderful to sit next to her. I really have probably found a friend in her as well. So then the Ginger Cat Company. This is a bit realistic and floral for me, but I do quite like it. It is quite cute, isn't it? Then there is some more stickers from Ricotti Crafts. It's a little pack. There's some like banners. Oh, and you can scratch for a £5 discount in the Etsy shop. That's quite cool. Oh, I'll check them out later. Then cute stickers only. Aww, PALentines Planner Festival with the dog and the cat. Stack of washi and that kind of thing. I am trying to cover up discount codes as I see them, but go to this next. What's that? Oh, that's that one. So this is from Wendy's Cute Creations. Also had a shop there. It's a mini memo, and she's done, like, she's obviously loves the fiddly, because my goodness me, there's no way I could make this. I haven't got the patience for this sort of thing. And she's made some like mini memo sheets of like little love hearts on them, and they match that journal kit that I've got of hers, that I didn't actually use this weekend, so I might use it this week for Valentine's, subject to what I've bought from another shop. But I'll talk to you about that in my next video. Then, yes, I haven't done my planning for this week. I haven't done my planning for this week because I was so busy at this event that I didn't get time to. I was kind of more memory keeping while I was there than I was forward planning. So I have got to catch up with myself at some point, I'm hoping tomorrow. Then I've got a Pen Gems pen, so it's got the gem on the top, and it's purple. Happy it's purple. Wish the hardware was silver, but you know, you can't win them all. I'm happy it's purple, not pink. So that's a bit different. Then there is a Mental Health Matters sticker, also from Gretel Creates. I get the feeling some of this, like this sort of thing, is Gretel Creates as well, and that a lot of stuff has come from, you know, her suppliers and her shop, because it's the kind of stuff that she sells. Then there is, I love this, Time to Spill the Planner Tea. And this is a Mundane Life, so formerly Mundane Sunday, and the shop actually launched at the event. Then OK Doodle, Everything You Are Is More Than Enough. Oh, I need that in my life, don't I? So very cute. Plan, Inspire, Create was also there. I met Emma, she was lovely. She recognised me by the sound of my voice. What a talent. She just started chatting to me, and then she went, "Oh, are you Sarah Jane?" And I was like, "Yes." Like, awkward. I mean, it wasn't awkward, but at the same time I was like, oh my god, she recognised me from my voice. I just thought, oh, what a talent, what an absolute talent. Anyway, One Day at a Time sticker from her. There's a matching pin available as well, apparently. But she was doing a little thing where you could find your PALentines, so you could get your sticker when you shopped with her and then go and try and find your buddy. And if you visited the shop together, you got something from her. But I forgot to pick up my PALentine sticker when I purchased, and then the whole weekend just went by and I didn't even realise. So that was the one thing I did miss out on, other than the planner face, like half a sampler thing. There's a little Pen Gems card. I'm kind of saving the washing tool last, can you tell? There is a Moonlit Journaling sticker sampler, like similar to my guy as well, in my shop. There's a Planner Friends Make the Best Friends card from Fantasy Design Store, and oh my god, I love her shop. I wanted to buy absolutely everything, but I was really trying not to buy everything and just kind of get a few bits and pieces. But I will be visiting her shop in the future. Also, what a sweetheart, lovely person as well. I'm saying that about a lot of people, aren't I? I really did just meet some like really wonderful people. So then this one is Oops a Daisy. They were there as well, and it's like a stencil, so it's just an alphabet stencil. Oh, there's stickers in here too, I didn't realise that. This is that horrible plastic, sorry. Go, that's that out the way. It's not horrible in that it's recyclable and it's better for the environment, but it sounds awful. So there's a stencil sheet that maybe will show up better on the back of the blue box, of all the alphabet stuff, and it's hole punched as well, so if you used a ring planner then that's quite cool. It's not going to fit my B6 sadly, but it will live in my craft shed, so that's useful. Then we've got a Peace, Love and Journaling card. Oh, so these were in their recent subscription box, and they've given us a discount as well. And then there's some hole punch stickers too. So there's some like letter stickers for the days of the week. There's some number stickers, and then just a little bit of deco. They're quite cute. I think they're probably more my daughter than me. I might donate those to her. So then Rebel Ink Co gave us 2 washi tapes, and I have seen these. I was using Kelly's at the weekend because I packed my box away on the Sunday, and then I decided I wanted some of it for my memory keeping. So she very kindly donated some of hers to me, because you can't borrow washi tape, can you? But you can donate it. So I did steal a bit of hers. But we got 2 washi tapes from Rebel Ink Co, which were this like purple check one. It's kind of a rainbow background. Gorgeous. Right. So it's like a rainbow background. It's purples and blues. And then this one, oh my god, this one. Like, if I could have 8 rolls of this, I'm going to use this all the time. So it's like checkered and stars and all the colours. And it's just beautiful, and it just looks gorgeous when you lay it down too. So that's her 2 washi tapes, and she also very kindly gave us, and I have opened it to have a look because I wanted to see what it was before someone else spoiled it for me, a mug that says on it, Planner Friends are the best friends, and it's the same like artwork and the design and stuff, and I absolutely love it. And we know I love a cup of tea, and if you sat next to me at the weekend, you know how much caffeine I drink, to the point where I was so wired on Saturday night that I could not get to sleep. So that's what we turned up to by way of freebies. Then we had like a little introduction to the event and a like workshop to make a little something and get to know your table buddies. everyone got given a sheet of paper to build a little animal, and I'll show you mine in a second, to kind of give them prompts. And then one of the organisers, Sarah, read out like a question, and you had to answer the question to the rest of your table to kind of get to know each other and break the ice a little bit. And I made Frank the elephant, because the minute I saw an elephant, I went, I need the elephant, can I have the elephant? And thankfully nobody wanted the elephant except for me. He is a little bit squished now because he has obviously travelled back in my bag, but he's now my little like table buddy. I saw someone stack them up and take a picture of it, and I really wish we'd done that. But I am now going to leave him up here for a little while. Eventually I might get rid of him. But that was like the first workshop. Then the next workshop, also amazing, was Linda from the Grumpy Tortoise. And she kindly donated everyone one of the cold cups and gave out vinyl packs. And then you got to sit and decorate them. And I was actually going to try and buy something like this weekend, but she didn't have them in the shop because she'd given them out at the workshops. So this is mine. And it's got all the love hearts on it and stuff. And they had different ones. So you could do like a Harry Potter one, or you could do a coffee one. There was 90s, fruit and something else. But there was loads and loads of vinyl for you to choose from. And then the Sarah across the bottom was actually a table gift from Ellie, who was sitting with me. And I was like, I'm going to put that on there too. It took me a long time to get that off the backing, I'm not going to lie. I think because it was just so thin and delicate. But like I think it turned out really, really well. And I wanted one of these for my craft shed, so now when I come out here I've got a cup to drink from, without having to worry about spilling it, because there's a lid on it. So at least if I knock it over, then I think I'm also less likely to knock it over because it's quite big. So that was the next workshop. Then there was like time for shopping, and lunch, and go to the swaps table. Then Sarah from A Mundane Life handed out I've forgotten to do my table gifts. Maybe I'll do those at the end. Handed out a pocket full of sunshine, which I can't find mine now. Oh, there it is. So she gave everyone one of these. And it's just a like little pocket to put in your planner that she's called a pocket full of sunshine, and it's just, you can put in things there that make you happy, or you can turn it into a useful pocket or like a memory keeping thing, which I just thought was really nice. So that came from her shop at Mundane Life. Then there was a panel about vlogging, and then there was time for more shopping and stuff, and then we had a bookmark making session, where we got given a little bookmark and you could decorate it. They did give us stickers for like a perpetual calendar, but I kind of didn't finish mine. I got to a point and I was like, I'm done, like this will do me. I didn't want to overdo it. It was the same with the cup. Like you get to a point and you're like, I don't want to put too much on there. And I actually pulled a couple of things off mine. Oh, there was a murder shows one as well. Kelly's cup next to me looked amazing. She did the murder shows one because she's into true crime. Right. So they gave you, there you go, like some stickers, and you could turn it into a perpetual calendar. So you could write perpetual calendar at the top, then have all your months on both sides, and then that could move with you between planners. But there was loads of other stuff to like make these things with. Oh, throwing things on the floor now. So she gave us some like washi samples. I love this tape, I think it's beautiful. I've randomly ended up with a spare tassel. There's some like stickers. The translation is not the best. I was saying this at the table, I think because there's like rules in English that aren't rules because they don't always apply. Translation from other languages never makes sense, or some languages don't make sense. And I was like, these look like they're like the AliExpress type thing where they've tried to translate it. It's not translated perfectly, but they've just kind of left it. So yeah, they, you know, some of them make sense, some of them are quite funny. But there were loads of word stickers. You got given some like vellum papers, and some of these like little cloudy type papers, and then some like stickers. There were whole packs of these, and I did pick up a couple from the table at the end, because nobody wanted them. So they're like little collections of different stickers. They're quite thin stickers as well, and nobody wanted them, but I thought they were my friend's style, so I've taken a couple of those for her. Nobody minded me picking those up. So we made those bookmarks, and I ended up with a load and load of leftovers of stuff from this workshop and the vinyl workshop as well. So I've got a little bit more to like top up my stash. I've literally come home with bags and bags of stuff. It is bonkers. Then there was like some relaxation time. Then there was another panel, the raffle, and then they sort of said goodbye. But there was also evening entertainment. So for the evening entertainment, everybody was invited down in their pyjamas to take part in a quiz, and there was the PALentines Awards. The quiz was really, really fun. Don't get me wrong, the quiz was fun. I didn't really enjoy the awards. I don't know. To me, it feels like a popularity contest and stuff. And like, while it's nice to lift people up, I don't think that there was necessarily a need for it. People were kind of enjoying themselves anyway. I felt very differently about it to a lot of other people, I think. Not my favourite part of the evening, but I did get to sit with, again, a couple of people from my table, Emma and Michelle and Erin, and then I had like my planner friends on the same table. We had 2 teams going for the quiz, and we were just kind of chatting between ourselves while that was going on, but each to their own. So yeah, that, to be honest, there's a couple of bugbears. So there wasn't much room at the tables. Oh, we didn't get any tea or coffee provided the whole weekend. You could go out to the hotel bar and buy one, which I did on the first day, and on the second day somebody told me that you could go around the bar and use the hotel coffee machine that's from breakfast, and it's available all day. So the next day I did that, but I didn't know about it. There was only water available. There was no squash, like for people that don't really like water or need the flavour and that kind of thing, because I do have people in my family that are like that. And I was just really gutted that there was no tea and coffee available, even during the breaks or anything like that. One thing about South West is that they made sure that everybody had tea, coffee, refreshments available to them at all times. Like, because they had a couple of breaks where they provided that to you. So I think that was missing from this event. I don't want to be too critical, because I know they worked really hard, and it was an amazing weekend. I loved that it was in the same hotel as well. That was super fun, and the evening entertainment was great from the quiz perspective, and the pyjama party, and then we stayed up in the bar afterwards. And when we were in our pyjamas, we could just kind of go back to bed, like go back to our rooms. We didn't have to worry about getting from one place to another. So there were a lot of pros at this event, but they were kind of my cons. Were, you know, oh, and there were quite a lot of panels as well, which can be helpful if you're interested in the stuff they're talking about. But some of the stuff was quite niche, like vlogging. So I'm fortunate that I got something out of that, but I can appreciate that if you're not someone that's into vlogging or doesn't want to get into vlogging, then it could be a bit dull for you. But you're never going to please everyone, are you? So yeah. That was the Saturday, and then the Sunday I got up and I was exhausted, and I did the same thing on Saturday morning actually. That I was like, I stayed up too late last night, particularly on Saturday night. I got back to my hotel room, I sorted out all my stuff into different piles of like what was freebies, what was gifts, what was this, that and the other. Oh, I must do the gifts. And I basically then decided to pack half the car. And then when I got in bed, I was just so wired from the whole day I couldn't get to sleep. So Sunday morning I was absolutely shattered. Saturday morning I was tired, and because I'd been really social on the Friday and I hadn't planned to be, I was feeling a bit like I just needed some time to myself. So both days I went downstairs to the hotel breakfast thing, picked up my breakfast and went back to my room, and the hotel were absolutely fine with that, because I was just like, I just need like half an hour, just peace and quiet. Because I was getting a little bit overwhelmed, particularly the Saturday morning. But the Sunday morning was because I was tired. I'm not a morning person either. But kind of once we'd had breakfast and stuff, and I'd packed up my car and checked out of the hotel, I then went just to, you know, down the corridor, and there we were again. And it was great that it was all in one place. So we started at about 10. We did like a pass the doodle game. That was quite funny. I think a lot of us there got fascinated by death. So Sarah from A Mundane Life was reading out a prompt, and from the prompt we had to doodle something and then pass it on to the next person, and then at the end of it we basically ended up with a story from a doodle, which was good fun. Then there was a panel that was about being on the autistic spectrum. I found that really, really interesting. I did sit and listen to the whole thing. It was wonderful of those on the panel to share their stories and their individual stories. Then there was kind of relaxation time. There was quite a lot of time in between the workshops for you to just relax or to do your shopping or to chat to people and stuff, and I did quite like that. I do think the workshops on the Sunday weren't as good as the Saturday ones. So there was a shop in the stash one by Fantasy Design Store who basically talked to us about how you can do memory keeping with anything you've got in your stash. That was quite interesting. They read out a confessions box. That was quite funny, and sort of gave me time to play with my planner. And I was doing that when the panels were on as well. So I was either listening or chatting to Kelly, and like while the panels were going on, so we could dip in and out of what we wanted. There was another panel by the organisers, and then the last thing was like a chain reaction. So they gave us strips of paper and we made a great big long paper chain. I got googly eyes and I turned them all into rude pictures for my link on the chain because I thought it was hilarious, and I did make quite a few people laugh doing that with my artistic talent of drawing male appendages, let's say. And we're like 15-year-olds just laughing about it. And then we had one great big picture, which was cool, but we didn't do a planner stack photo. And I missed the planner stack photo, so I was like, right, my table planner stack photo. 2 of them had gone home by that point. And then my other group of friends, I was like, right, planner stack photo. So I have got a couple of planner stack photos. And then there was a thank you, and then that was it, event over, and then I rushed home to get home for bedtime. I said I wasn't going to, but I really, really, really missed my kids, and I wanted to get home and say goodnight to them, so I did manage to make it home with 10 minutes to spare, which was quite lovely, considering the traffic on the way home. So that was kind of the event in a nutshell, if you like. Now, I'm going to show you my table gifts. Is this going on too long? Do I need to split this up? Yeah, I think we're going to keep going. I think this is just going to be a long video. Dip in and out at will. So, throughout the weekend, I bumped into people, I met people. I've got a little bag of stuff here. This bag of stuff is like leftover bits from the workshops. Oh, that's from the swaps table. Oh, that was given to us in the workshop as well. It's just like a thingy to help you with your transfer tape. Useful, but, you know, really ugly. But that's by the by, it doesn't matter that it's ugly. Oh, Sarah from A Mundane Life was doing a thing where if you found a little duck, here's my little duck, they're teeny tiny, at the event. I found 2 first thing in the morning, so I just picked one up and I left one for somebody else. They all had a number on the bottom. You could go and sign up for a mailing list, basically, but then she was giving out a little I cracked the case sticker, which I thought was adorable. So there we go. I managed to do that game while I was there. Oh, the other thing that was going on was like you could meet 6 people. I managed to get all 6, and I took selfies with them as well. So these are going to go in my journal to say if you met them at the event, then they gave you one of these stickers. Just a bit of fun, really. Then somebody came round with, what was this? We were given, oh, Dutch licorice. That's right, because there was a group of girls that came over with their Dutch snacks as well, and they were handing out bits and bobs. They were quite clever actually, because with their freebies they tended to put their Instagram handles and stuff on there, and they were really lovely. What a lovely group of people. So they handed some stuff out. There's more of the like vinyl things, so this is the kind of stuff we got given in the workshop. Like, I've literally got everything. I think I cleared the table. I was like, does anyone mind? And they're like, no. And I was like, cool, because, you know, freebies. Like, some more of those stickers, another packet of them. Oh, we got given a card each, a Planner Life card. Somehow I've ended up with 3. I thought I only had 1. I don't know how. They are gorgeous. And on the back, they talk to you about the Southwest Planner Club slumber party that's coming up on the 15th and 16th of July in Taunton in Somerset. It is a wonderful event. I am going. If you don't have a ticket, I highly suggest you consider it. Then I saw Sarah from Mundane Life, and she gave me a Planner Bitches lolly, which was cool. She gave me a lolly last year as a table mate gift as well, so it's quite nice to have that one as well, which was very sweet of her. I'm just trying to gather up a few bits and bobs. This was from Victoria. Again, just because I met her, she was like, oh, here's this little gift. And it's a little bag of sweets, which I thought was cool. I do have like a whole snack bag, which is like one of these, and it's probably full up to here of snacks that people gave us in table gifts, but it's in the house because it's no use to me out here. Oh, we got a little thing in the workshop about caring for your cold cup. Some more vinyl stuff. Oh, and there was another freebie actually on the table from Inky Bajinky, who also had a stall there, which I forgot and packed it away. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Really nice. I really like the line drawing flower. This is not my style, but this is my style. So currently reading, listening, watching, loving. And then you've got your sort of days of the week and some flowers and stuff. So that's her little freebie from that one, which is cool. Then, where have these all come from? I think... Oh, I know. So Holly, who was sitting at my table, also was handing bits and bobs out as the weekend went past. One of the first things that were on my table were the 2 PR freebies. Holly also gave us another one of those over the course of the weekend, so I'll find that in the table gifts at some point. I was going to do swaps table in this as well, but I think it's just going to end up like too long, so I might have to do a separate one with the swaps table. So Keza, who organises the Midland Planner Meet, she saved me one of the washi tapes from the Midlands Planner Meet that's got rainbows on it, which I thought was amazing because I couldn't go because I just had a baby, and I was like, it's a bit far for me to bring her, and like I didn't want my other one getting jealous and all this sort of stuff, so I didn't go. But she very, very kindly saved me a washi tape, so I've actually got the washi tape that was given out at that meet, which from what I understand was also fantastic, and I really, really, really want to go. But it's hard for me with the childcare and stuff. But it's all loads of little planner trolleys on a rainbow background, which I thought was lovely of her to save that for me. People were just so generous, just handing out bits and bobs. I handed out a couple of my like shop business cards, and I was like, look, visit me. Even if you just favourite a product or like a product or whatever on Etsy, it helps me. You don't have to buy anything. I'm not open at the moment, but when I reopen. And everyone was just really welcoming to that, and it was just lovely. And I was just like, oh, you know, just go and check it out. Even if you look at my shop, then it helps me because it, you know, bumps your ratings and all of that stuff. But Keza, who gave me this tape, also very kindly gave me a load of stuff for my daughter as well. I have had to give her some of the bits I got her already, because she was like, Mummy, where's my present? Where's my present? But Keza gave me some memo sheets from Wendy's Cute Creations that have got like different patterns on them. She gave me some of the Alice in Wonderland die cuts, which I have been debating buying anyway. So actually, I think I'm probably going to keep these, Keza, I'm not going to lie. But they're like holographic die cuts. But the rest of it I am going to give to my daughter. So there's a like little freebie from Cat Dickinson Graphics. Some planner bow stickers. Stick It Pretty. I wonder if this was in that bag, actually. I don't know. No, it wasn't, was it? Can't have been. Was it in that bag? Yeah, either way. Keza definitely gave me these little characters with the little tooth fairy on there, and these little stampy stickers as well, which my daughter is going to love. Just adorable. They're really adorable. They're Wendy's Cute Creations as well. She was like, I'm not going to use them, so you take those home for Holly. And I was like, oh, that is so sweet. Like, what an absolute sweetheart. Then I was sitting with Erin at the quiz, and she was doing tape from the swaps table. She had a very clever idea of take a washi card, take some tape off of the like washi roll at the swaps table, and then put it back. Which is what I did for a couple of them, because she gave me a washi card while I was there. Which I thought was a great idea, and I might do that at Southwest Planner Club, because having a whole roll of washi, I'm never going to use all the washi I've got, so samples is a good thing, unless it's one you particularly love. Right, table gifts. I'm running out of room. I am running out of room. I'm definitely going to have to do the like swaps table in a different video, because this one is getting super long. I've got stuff everywhere. This is why I ended up with so many bags of things as well, because like people gave you bags. So one of my table gifts was I'll try and kind of remember who gave us what. Oh, that was another one that Holly gave us throughout the weekend. Never let anyone dull your sparkle. I bought 2 of these as well, and I gave one away to somebody else who was going through a bit of a rough time. And I was like, there's one for you because I feel like you need this right now. So I was trying to just do something a little bit nice for somebody else, you know, because I didn't turn up with the swaps to hand out to meet people with. I was going to. So this was one of my table mate gifts. It's like a doggy themed like lunch bag. It's a Charlotte bag, which is a recycled product. Look at this, isn't it cute? All the pups on there. And then we got puppy sticky notes. Look at them, aren't they adorable? And then we got a little set of puppy pencils. We've got some like colouring pencils. Just people are so generous, aren't they? They're so generous. And then a little puppy pen. So it's a multicoloured ballpoint pen, and it's got a little like puppy face on the end of it with little ears. Just so cute. That is really cute. So that was one of my table gifts, and I'm knocking stuff on the floor. And that was from Ash and Ari, who were sitting at my table, and they were just amazing. They were so much fun. They really educated me over the course of the weekend in various things as well. I hope I shared some of my own personal experiences and education with them too. And it was just, yeah, it was lovely to meet them. They were a lovely couple. So then Ellie, who has Poppleberry Plans, gave us a, I'll move that. So then Ellie from Poppleberry Plans. Oh, I don't know what that's from. A small treat. Courtesy of that rainbow planner and Paper Leanne plans. I can't remember what that's from. I've obviously, it might have been a snack because I've just taken the label off of it. So Ellie gave us a little pouch with some like sequins in, and it had the name decals in. And then she gave us in a Poppleberry Plans pouch some Little Bloom stickers from Little Bloom Papery. I love her paper. It's still one of my favourite papers. I'm dying to have it for myself, but I daren't ask. One of the like instant camera pictures of us together, which I thought was cool, and that's going in my planner. Then Emily from Wisporia. Oh, this has got the other freebie from Holly in it. So Holly gave us another one of those over the course of the weekend. Whoop, dropping stuff on the floor. I'm really running out of space. So Emily from Wisporia gave us some die cuts. My Happy Place. You can never have too many notebooks. I love this. That's so cute. And there's a whole shelf, look. And then this is right up my street. Emergency chocolate. Open when you're feeling stressed. And like I was like, see, it is a thing. It is a thing. Because I'm so snacky. So snacky. She also gave us a tote bag, which I think, I've even got chocolate like remains. Look. How funny. She gave us a tote bag, which, oh my god, this bag is full of secrets and Sarah's snacks. I think it's brilliant. I absolutely love it. And it's got like black glitter like vinyl on it. I think it's heat transfer vinyl. I'm not sure. I might be wrong. But it's just beautiful, beautiful. I absolutely love this. And there is no way I'm ever getting rid of this. So I just can't believe the generosity of everybody at this event. Erin from Silent Beauty gave me this for my friend Lisa, who couldn't make it. So she gave me a little pin badge, a little Harry Potter one to pass on to her. So that'll be going over to Lisa. She does know she's getting it. I've already messaged her to tell her. So then Holly, oh, another one from Ellie from her Poppleberry Plans. Look how cute! So got a little freebie sticker from her. And then Holly also gave us a little pouch that she'd made. Because look! How awesome is that? This must have taken her an absolute lifetime to make these for everybody. But it's a little black zip-up pouch. And then inside, she's put some little bits and pieces. I just think, it's just adorable. Like, I'm so, so grateful. Like, oh, she's even done me like a little green beaded bracelet. I didn't see that. I would have worn that all weekend. Oh, that's so cute. Like, and then there's a Cressida Rose journal card. I'm assuming it's a Cressida Rose journal card. That way up, Sarah. Come on, get your brain on. Then, oh, I love Heart's lipstick. Oh, wow. You know, like when you're a kid. Look at that. Isn't that brilliant? So it's like a Sweetie Lolly. And then one of her planner cart decal, vinyl die cuts. So that was from Holly. Just amazing, amazing, amazing. I can't believe people, honestly. I hope I haven't missed anyone. This is from Michelle. I think this was all from Michelle. I'm very sorry if I missed anybody off, because there were other people at my table. But I think I've only got one left from Emma to show you. But there's like some little post-it notes. Little post-it notes in there. Like a little paper clip. Some more post-it notes. And then, look, they asked us our favourite colour. So Michelle gave me a little Pantone badge with the green on it. And I'm going to put that on my like mermaid lanyard, because Zoe very cleverly did that at the start of the weekend. But yeah, I didn't. And then she made, look at this, like a mini plastic, like PALentines ticket on a keyring. How cool is that? I think I haven't done Kelly, Zoe, who was sitting at my table. Maybe they handed out sweets. I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. But you can see how much stuff there is. Like, it's a lot to remember. And then Emma gave us a pouch, which she made. Oh, there's some bits in here. Was this from Emma? Yeah, this was from Emma. That she made. Look at this. How cool is this? Like, and again, she'd asked us our favourite colours and made it to our, like, what our colours were. It's just beautiful. I'm scared to use it because I don't want it to all, like, fall to pieces. I don't know how she's, like, attached it and stuff. But it's just gorgeous. And then she gave us some heart sticky notes. A little duck. Very cute. I can go up there. And you can decorate my table. And then a pen. So Papermate Ink Joy, which is cool because I've not actually tried those and people rave about them. Oh, and had the same idea as me. Some rainbow coloured pencils. So I bought a similar thing that's got a rainbow coloured pencil. I think I did a rainbow coloured pencil. A pencil made from recycled books, which I thought was amazing. And then like a zebra like pen in pastel colours. The actual ink I think is black, but the barrel was pastel colour. Then I got, what else did I get? I think, oh yeah, on my raffle prize, I got given an SWPC bestie from Holly and Ellie as well, which I thought was cool. And then my raffle prize, I don't want to be ungrateful, and I said this at the time, I don't want to be ungrateful, but it really just, it's not something I'm going to use. So I won a 12-month calendar for 2023, a desk calendar for 2023, and a planner for 2023. And it's Boothful, so it is very cute. But the minute it came up, I went, oh God, I'm going to win that, aren't I? Because I don't need it. And that's what I won. So it was lovely to win something, but I went up to them afterwards and I was like, look, can I just at the very least donate the desk calendar, the 12-month calendar back, because I've already got one. I do not need one. And they were like, oh yeah, that's fine, stick it on the swaps table, like no one's going to be offended. And actually I don't think I saw it again the following day, so somebody obviously needed it, so I'm glad I did that. And then this one's like a desk calendar and this one's a diary, and it's like a pocket, like week to view diary. But again, I've got my stuff. I don't need these. So I think I'm going to donate these as well. I did debate giving them to my daughter because I think she would love them, but she is only 4, so I feel like she's a bit young for this yet, because she just doesn't really get the concept of like date and time and stuff. She knows her months and she knows like what date it is and things, but she hasn't got the idea of like forward planning yet and how far away things are. So I just think I'm going to give it to my local Farley hospice. But that is what I won in the raffle. And I think that that's it, and the rest of it's swap stuff and purchases. So I'm going to probably do purchases next, and then I'll do my swaps haul last. And I think I'm going to have to split it up into 2 videos, because this one was really, really long, and I'm surrounded by stuff. I'm literally overwhelmed by the amount of stuff I got. Thank you very much for listening to me rabbit on about the event, about things we did and the stuff we got. And if you get the chance to go to a planner event, go. Even if it's a one-day thing, just go. And it's just the best thing ever, to meet people that have your interest and are kind and caring. And yeah, I just had the best time. I had a really, really good time. Wasn't as restful as I hoped it would be. I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed in a minute. But I had a great time. And thank you very much to everybody that organised it, that had a stall there, that bumped into me and spoke to me for a while, that put up with me over the weekend. Like, you guys are all amazing. I can't wait for the next one already. And I better start saving my pennies, because my goodness me, the haul from the shopping is a lot. So come back and see me if you liked this video. Hit the subscribe button as well. I'm going to clear up some mess. I'm very messy, in case you couldn't tell. Yeah, thanks very much for joining me. Take care. Bye.